now in the category round. Before the game started, the players selected the categories which they'll play. Each category is 4 parts worth 2 points each, and we'll go through each player 3 times. We'll start off with this one for you, Martin, classical composers. His piano sonata number 14 appears on the soundtrack of Crimson Tide.
Mozart.
It was Beethoven. His Barcarolle from Tales of Hoffmann appears on the soundtrack of Life is Beautiful.
Offenbach.
The string quartet number 79 by this 18th century composer appears on the soundtrack of the 2004 The Alamo.
Haydn.
Yes. His piece Jupiter, the Bringer of Jollity, can be found on the soundtrack of Mr. 3000.
Holst.
Yes, so 3 right for 6 points. Now, Hillary, meet these movies. They all have meet in the title. A parody movie of several movies, but especially 300.
Meet the Spartans.
Yes. Brad Pitt plays Death taking human form.
Meet Joe Black.
Yes. A 1960s and 1970s comedy duo, Duet Abbott and Costello did, confront a pair of famous Universal monsters.
Cheech and Chong meet Frankenstein.
Good guess, but this will take you back. Alan and Rossi meet Dracula and Frankenstein. Greg Fokker's girlfriend's father is a retired CIA agent who gives him a lie detector test.
Meet the Parents.
That's correct. 3 right for 6 points. Now, Bill, science fiction directors. Tell me who directed these science fiction movies. The 1904 silent Voyage à travers l'impossible, or The Impossible Voyage.
Méliès.
Yes. Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Ed Wood.
Yes. The Matrix Revolutions.
The Wachowski brothers.
And Jumper.
I don't know.
The answer, that was Doug Lyman. So you got 3 right for 6 points, and that'll put you up to 8. Martin, Oscar-nominated songs. Tell me the Oscar-nominated songs from each of these films. Shrek 2.
No idea.
No. Accidentally in Love. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Yep, that had a
I
song.
Want to Crouch on Your Dragon.
That was called A Love Before Time. How about The Little Mermaid?
Oh, I'm blanking.
No. There were 2 of them, actually. I would take in either one, Under the Sea or Kiss the Girl. And Monsters, Inc.
That had songs in it?
I believe it even won the Oscar. No, it's called If I Didn't Have You, so no points on that one. Degrees of Drake Bell. Hillary, fill in the blanks as we connect the following actors to Nickelodeon star Drake Bell. Drake Bell to Daniel Radcliffe. Drake Bell was in College with blank, who was in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone with Daniel Radcliffe.
Richard Harris.
Actually, it was Vern Troyer, a mini-me guy. Drake Bell to Sacha Baron Cohen. Drake Bell was in Superhero Movie with blank, who was in Borat, Cultural Leanings of America for Make Benefit, Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan with Sacha Baron Cohen. So,
What is that
both in
guy's
Superhero Movie and Borat.
Alan Pincus.
Pamela Anderson, actually. Now you receive 2 points each for filling in the blanks with movies as we connect Drake Bell to Richard Gere. Drake Bell was in blank with Renee Zellweger, who was in blank with Richard Gere.
Nurse Betty and Cold Mountain.
Let's see. Drake Bell was in Jerry Maguire with Renee Zellweger, who was in Chicago with Richard Gere. So no points on that. And Bill, Ron Shelton, the producer. He's best known as director of sports movies such as White Man Can't Jump and Bill Durham, but he's also earned a few producer credits in these films. He wrote and directed this unsuccessful LA buddy cop pick starring Josh Hartnett and Harrison Ford.
The Rookie.
Hollywood Homicide. Shelton wrote this motion picture about hoops recruiting that starred several real-life college basketball coaches as well as Nick Nolte and Shaquille O'Neal.
Blue Chips.
He got an associate producer credit for this movie based on the story of air piracy, on the true story of air piracy, where the hijacker collected ransom and disappeared over the Pacific Northwest. This film is entitled The Pursuit of whom?
D.B. Cooper.
Yes. Ron was the executive producer for this debut effort by writer and director Marius Balkunas, starring Lolita Davidovich and Christina Ricci. Shares its name with a sign you might see outside a fully booked apartment building or motel.
No Rooms for Rent.
No vacancy.
Yeah.
So you got 2 right for 4 points. That gets you to 12. Now, Martin, tell me what U.S. states these movies are primarily set in. The 1898 documentary Short Pack Train at Chilkoot Pass, although it actually wasn't a state yet in 1898.
Arizona?
No, it was Alaska. The 1951, The Day the Earth Stood Still, but then again, this isn't really a state either.
Washington, D.C.
Yeah, District of Columbia, yeah. This really was a state when it was shot. Garden State.
New Jersey.
And Blood Simple.
Oh, God. Texas.
Yes, 3 right for 6 points, and that gets you to 12. Hillary, female characters. Voiced by Ellen DeGeneres, she's a regal tang with memory problems in Finding Nemo.
Dory.
Portrayed by Tina Turner, she operates Bartertown in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Oh dear, what was her name? Anti-Apathy.
So close, Anti-Entity. Portrayed by Helen Gardner in the 1912 version, she was the Queen of Egypt in the 1st century BCE and the film's title character.
Cleopatra.
Played by Uma Thurman, she wants to kill Bill in the 2 movies of that series. Any answer?
Shanice.
Now she's just known as the Bride, so you got 2 right for 4 points, and that gets you to 10. And Bill, character resumes, I'll list some character names. You tell me the actor or actress who played them all. David Dunn, Dr. Malcolm Crowe, and John McClane.
Bruce Willis.
Yes, from Unbreakable, Sixth Sense, and the Die Hard movies. Victoria, the beauty of Wall Village. Mr. X's girlfriend, Tammy. And Alfred's girlfriend, Nikki, the one subject to big mood swings.
Gretchen Mol.
That would be Sienna Miller from Stardust Layer Cake and Alfie. Paul Kaufman, Wilbur Shooter Flatch, and Wyatt, a biker.
Meatloaf.
And that was Dennis Hopper from Land of the Dead, Hoosiers, and Easy Rider. Lucy Diamond Dawson, Lupita Pita Ramos, and Rachel Ferrier.
Don't know.
And that was Dakota Fanning from I Am Sam, Man on Fire, and War of the Worlds. And you got 1 right for 2 points, gets you to 14. And that'll end the category round. Here's a category for you at home. This is Silver Screen Test.